Hi, this is Ithia from Beamster International, and in this video, you will learn how to manage all of your assets using the multi-location feature available on Beam. Let's get started. Before we can start using Beam, we have to configure the system. For example, the definition section under the Asset Management module allows us to define the operations, cost centers, departments, asset status, types or groups, and many other options. Once that process is completed, we can start adding assets to the system. There is an icon to access the asset tree, which can include as many levels as the company wants. Most of our customers follow this 4-level structure. We can have different operations depending on the location, like this New York operation, and then we can have cost centers, then departments, and finally the assets. This way, we can manage all the assets the company has based on location. At the beginning, it would be ideal to transfer all the assets in bulk by uploading an Excel sheet. Then, new assets can be added just like I'm showing you right now. I am going to create one more truck, give it a code and description, select the status, the group it belongs to, and the department. If the company has different lines of assets where 2 or more machines work together, we can select the line this asset is associated with. The fields that appear in bold are mandatory, whereas the rest of the fields are optional. Depending on our customer's needs, we can hide the labels and tabs that are not needed. In the next tab, we can, for example, enter the warranty dates, and we can keep track of the last maintenance date. The following tab allows us to enter the coordinates of the asset among other fields. The Custom Codes tab is where companies can add their own fields if they store information that has not been considered on Beam. Then, we can select default values for the work type, the maintenance code, or the maintenance priority. For example, if we absolutely need this truck, we could say that the priority is urgent, so that this truck gets fixed before other assets. We can also choose from the inventory which materials or spare parts belong to this asset, and we can assign a team to work on this truck every time there is something wrong with it. There are a couple of sections to manage the calibration of the assets, another to add a maintenance plan, and many other options, such as upload documentation or a picture of the asset. I will save the truck as it is. Some of our clients are very interested in the vehicle management area, and so we have a few sections dedicated to this. The vehicle service form to keep track of the rentals of vehicles by storing information about the dates, hours, and mileage, the vehicle fuel purchase to monitor the fuel consumption of the vehicles, and finally the vehicle tire measurement to check the tire pressure over time. I am going to show you now how we can visually manage our assets. We can upload the layout of the facility and place our assets, which are the dots you see on the screen. Whenever we hover over them, we can see their status. If they turn red, it means that they are being maintained or not working at the moment. Finally, just mention that users can easily record in the system that an asset or a group of assets are down, and that they can start the process of transporting an asset from one location to another.